It's not something that happens particularly often, but I just ran out of Jabba's Palace boosters for my store, so it's time to open a new box to make sure I can restock those. We'll make sure after we open the box, we'll open at least one pack from here. And since this is one of the later sets, it has the Decipher logo on the package. It's always a good sign with the later sets. Oops, might get the scissors. Okay. We should see a rules supplement on the top. Ooh, there it is. And it's a little bit bent up. More than a little bit, but not terrible. So a card list on one side, new rules on the other. And yeah, the big thing that interests me about Jabba's Palace is the introduction of battlegrounds. So the definitions changed a little bit since then, but yeah, the idea that players controlling battlegrounds becomes a central point of the game, or at least trying to occupy battlegrounds, rather than just hiding at sites where you have icons and your opponent doesn't and draining with lightsabers. That I think was a big step forward for the game. I can't imagine playing nowadays just sitting at a non-battleground site, sitting at a home one docking bay and just draining and pulling off a bunch of cheesy strategies. These got mixed up a little bit, so it's this one kind of stuck out to me, so I'll do this one. And I have no real rules in place for Jabba's Palace in terms of when I open a second pack or not when I open a box, but we'll just play it by ear. Oops. Okay, so we did get a weak way. And I actually I have one or two of these in a weak way deck. My Kind of Scum, the rep objective. Pretty good card, preventing rebels from being able to do much on the turn they're deployed. They have to go back to the opponent's hand. That can be pretty annoying if they just spent a lot of force on a rebel. I always did like this card conceptually, not actually trying to hit anybody. It says it's used for suppressive fires, so just reducing opponent's forfeit. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, Destiny plus 2 more ability reduce their forfeit, but just kind of, not all weapons are designed to hit. Just having people keep their heads down, make them less effective in combat, which is represented by a lower forfeit value. So, an interesting concept, plus a high Destiny deploys for free if it's on Tatooine. And this is the light side version of None Shall Pass, works on Imperials. Den of Thieves. You don't really use this card a lot, but it's good for a virtual card that's now a non-unique alien of your rep species regardless. It's called like Alien Mob or something like that. Droid Workshop, if my buddy Sean is watching, he'll have fond memories of this card. Draining me for, I don't even know what it was, 10 or something like that with EV99 there. Oops, our rare is a weapon, that's a good sign. If it's anything but an alien in Jabba's Palace, that means it's probably something that's has a higher odds of being useful. There's a couple good interrupts and a couple good effects and weapons too. And it is a thermal detonator, very nice. So I do like this card a lot. I use it in a couple decks, especially ones where I can use the new Maul to modify my destinies. At least I think I can do that, according to the rules. But yeah, just kind of a fun card to go in and take out a bunch of characters at a site if your opponent isn't ready for it. So it's going to be hard to beat that in terms of cards we can get from a pack. This is a card worthwhile selling as a single. So that was short and sweet, but hey, if we open one pack out of 60 and it's a thermal detonator, that's definitely a win. So maybe my luck is turning around. Maybe I'll have a different shade of luck in 2022. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you turn in for my next opening video coming out real soon.